Hey everybody, Jason here with another review. What's up guys? Today I'm going to be talking about episode 5 of She-Hulk. I'm going to be talking some spoilers, so if you haven't seen this week's episode, head on over to Disney Plus and check it out. Otherwise, if you've seen it already or spoilers don't matter to you, that's been the warning. I'm going to get on with the video. Given how funny last week's episode was, I was a bit underwhelmed by this week's episode. There were some funny bits, especially between Pug and Nikki, who are becoming quickly my favorite TV duo. And it was interesting to see just the lengths that Titania will go to get back at Jen for what she did in episode 1 and kind of upstaging her in that way, I guess. But as a whole, I mean, I feel like more of the drama of the trial kind of took the front seat to the comedy. It was very heartbreaking. It was devastating to me that the only way she was going to have to win was to parade those dates that she went on in the last episode, especially with the date with that nurse. And I just felt bad for her because it's like she's finding more reasons not to be, not to embrace her She-Hulk persona, and that's it. But she's also finding there's more of a support system for her to truly embrace both sides of who she is. And I think that's a huge thing for her moving forward. It was really cool that we're finally getting something with a costume, and the fact that she's getting new suits, that'll be cool to see in next week's episode. I was a bit disappointed that there was no post-credit scene in this episode. I've been growing accustomed to those post-credit scenes, and actually I find that some of the funnier bits in the show actually happen in those post-credit scenes. From Bruce telling Jen that when Steve Rogers lost his virginity, to just Wong and Madison talking about different drinks and such. But this week's episode did not have a post-credit scene. That was unexpected to me. Although, given that tease for next week's episode, I have a feeling that was almost unnecessary. So the final moment of the episode reveals the yellow horned helmet of a familiar man without fear from Hell's Kitchen. That's right, folks. Daredevil is coming. So I will admit this was it was part of the draw to get me to watch the show. But as I saw the marketing further for this series, I got more excited about the series just as a whole. And since I've been watching it, I've said it a few times. I'll say it again. This is probably my favorite TV series in the MCU. It's smart. It's funny. It's just wildly entertaining. I really, really enjoy it. Nothing against those other shows, but this is just a step above the rest. But just considering again how funny last week's episode was, and just kind of the underwhelming nature of this week's episode, I'm going to give this episode a 3.5 out of 5, as opposed to, what I've been giving for She-Hulk. So let me know what you thought of this week's episode down in the comments below. Are you as excited to see Daredevil team up with She-Hulk as I am? Because I'm definitely really excited. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click that notification bell to get updates on all my future videos. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.